Okay. I'm wondering, what if this life... No, I'm wondering, what if we were put here on Earth as a test, right? As test subjects, right? By God, by aliens, or whatever, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now. What if we were just test subjects for these beings, right? Or an almighty God, right? And then the ones that do good and they do their best, and not only by themselves, by those around them, they get lifted up. And then the ones that are very selfish and self-serving, manipulative narcissists, what if those ones... It's a thought, right? I mean, I live my life by... I can be selfish, for sure. But usually, I'm pretty aware of not only myself, but of others around me and others' needs. But it gets to a point, though, because you can be a doormat, it gets to a point where it's just like, okay, I can't play that game anymore, right? You know, I see what you're doing. You're taking advantage, right? And, and then you got a lot of other people that are just the ones that just take advantage, take what they can take. But I don't feel like they ever learn anything, except on how to manipulate better. And I just view it as completely evil. I grew up thinking that way, though, and I would have been really good at it. I would have been really, 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 really good at it too. But there was a point in my life where I was just like, no, I can't be like this, because it's terrible. My mom is like, God rest her soul, but and I always thought it was evil, and I did not want anything to do with it at a certain point in my life, and I've seen other people around me be like that, and then you also have like really, really tricky people who come off like they want to help you, but they don't. They're just serving themselves. And you need to be really careful out there, people. Like, really careful. And then there's a bunch of others that just coordinate with each other, and they're just all, I feel, pretty terrible. And they don't... Like, how can you trust each other if you're like that? You're just... I don't know. And, I live my life kind of alone, and I have a hard time trusting certain people. Very, very, very few people. I could probably count it on my one hand how many people I truly, truly trust. Maybe like one or two people. And that includes family, too. I could write a novel with how many people I don't, because they're just not pure-hearted whatsoever. And I ain't no saint, trust me. But like, I live and die by trying to do right, trying to be a good person. And the thing that keeps me in at night, the thing that keeps me from, like, keeps me locking my doors is the feeling of not being connected. Like, I feel like an alien from everybody else, like an outsider. And it's a terrible feeling. I'd really love to connect with people. I'd really love to find more people that are like me. I don't know. Anybody out there? Raise your hands. Talk to me.